Alright, and welcome back to episode 2 of my road to recovery. In today's episode, we're going to be focusing on starting our process for recovery. Last episode, we got some important things done like the MRI. Good news is, it's looking like later this week, so in today's episode, we might get results back for that, so that's going to be interesting. And I want to go see what we can do in the gym for our legs. So, let's go gym. Okay, so we're gearing up to do some leg day. I want to see what I can do. I know I could do like some leg extensions and maybe some like leg curls and stuff, but I'm curious to see if I could do some leg press and just sort of see what I can do and kind of test the limits a bit maybe. Let's go find out. Okay, so I want to see if we can do leg press. I'm not sure. It might be okay, it might not. So we can do a warm-up set and just see how we go. Let's see how this feels. Feels okay. This feels fine too, to be honest. Let's keep warming up and just see what we can do. Honestly, that feels fine. I think we're good to do leg press. I'm gonna put some proper weight on and let's try a set. Here we go. Feels okay. Let's see how we go for a set. Not bad. Foot feels fine, so that's probably a good sign. Hopefully it's, maybe it's nothing too serious. Let's hope. But yeah, that felt fine. Tempted to up the weight, but I feel like I shouldn't. First leg day back for like 3 months almost. Should probably ease in. We'll keep it at this. Let's do it. Okay, that randomly hurt my foot. I'm gonna lift that up again. Ow. Okay. Never mind. That really hurts. Okay, we're done with leg press. Fuck, that really hurts. That is an issue. Okay, so what we're definitely gonna be able to do is some leg extensions. I'm not scared at all to load up the weight there. I think that's where we're really gonna load the legs a bit because that's not gonna affect my foot. So, I'm not sure how much we're gonna be able to do, but let's give it a go. And I wanna push it a bit here. Let's do some leg extensions. Yikes. I mean, it's fine on the foot. I just haven't done legs in 3 months, pretty much. And I'm feeling that. My legs have shrunk and I am so keen to get back to legs, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to, well, finding out whatever's going on with the foot because I really want to do squats again. Weird enough, I miss doing squats. Used to hate squats for a bit. Now I miss them. I really just want to squat, so. But we might be here for a minute. Leg extensions. That's rough. Okay, next up we're gonna do some leg curls, except lying leg curls. I personally prefer the seated ones, because you get like a nicer stretch coming in to the, like, as you come up, you get a nice stretch to your hamstrings. You kind of get a stretch here, but it's just not quite as good in my opinion. I have like 5 minutes before my next client and I need a snack after that workout. I need some protein, so let's go find something. Perfect. It was cool doing legs again, to be honest. I was just stoked to be able to do some legs. It's been a while since I've been able to, or do much. So it was cool doing something. Definitely was kind of shocked. There was a bit in the leg press where out of nowhere it just started hurting. Bit not ideal there, but that's tough. Leg extension's fine. Honestly, I always feel like I was pacing it a little bit there. Like, I feel like I could have gone heavier. Same with the leg curls, but I'm just happy to be back. But there's definitely still something going on with that foot. I don't know what, so I'm really, really keen to find out what's going on. I'll be soon. I think I'll be soon. This is nice. This is nice. So I've heard word that my MRI scan is back and the results I had, although it is so weird that like they don't just send me the results. Like, come on, or at least tell me in the email, tell me what's going on. Anyway, we're gonna go find out. I'm gonna go see my physio and she's gonna break the news to me. Really hoping it's not a stress fracture. I don't think it's a stress fracture at this point, to be honest. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like if it was a stress fracture, it would still be really sore, but it's slowly getting like less consistently sore. So I don't think it's a stress fracture, but we're gonna go find out. Let's do it. Okay, so I've just had the news broken to me and I've come to break the news to you, or share the news with you guys. Anyway, I've brought my friend here with me because we are officially out of the boot. Woohoo! Can confirm no stress fractures here. Happy to hear it. What I have in the end, in the foot anyway, is peroneal longus tendinopathy. So for anyone who doesn't know what tendinopathy is, or tendinosis, they're all same kind of thing. Irritation in tendon and inflammation. So long story short, stress fracture would have been, a few months out, which would have been bad. This, not gonna take too long, so that's a really good news. The other good news is I can slowly start doing some more stuff with it, because if I had a stress fracture, I would have had to be like, any pain, stop. And that's why I had this fella. But now that we know it's not that, I'm allowed to push it a little bit up to like a 3 out of 10 pain. If it's anything below that, we can keep doing what we're doing. So basically, we can do a bit more. We can do a bit more this week. That's exciting. Officially out of the moon boot now, heading to work. First time gonna be doing some training without the moon boot. I'm hoping it'll be fine. I think it will be, because shout out the physio, she reckons I'll be good. But it is gonna suck. It is gonna suck if it just starts hurting, because I've got, I'll just be standing there for hours. And look, I really feel like I could have been surviving without the moon boot. It's more of a thing of, it's like, when I'm training people, personal trainer, by the way, in case you didn't know, check out the page. When I'm training people, I don't want to be like having to really just be super careful of my foot. That has been so frustrating. So the cool thing about the moon boot was I could kind of just throw my leg around like nothing ever happened. So it was that safety net, but we're gonna go, we're gonna see how we go without today. So I will let you know how we go. You know what? No moon boot and we were fine. But anyway, it is now time to get back into the pool. Because last week, that was harder than I thought it would be. So we're gonna get back to the swim. Let's do it.
Alright, that is still hard, but I'm sure we'll get better. Either way, I'm hungry. It is time to get some food. Let's go. I'm gonna head to the shops. What am I gonna get at the shops? Well, that's a great question. It's just gotta be chicken. I love chicken so much. I mean, like, in chicken breast, it's lean. It's gotta be one of the leanest, healthy meats. And I just love it. It's easy to cook, I think. Yeah, I'm a big chicken fan, so you'll never guess, but we're having chicken. We're having some chicken. And while we're at it, we need to stock up on some blueberries. I love some blueberries. That's a superfood right there. One packet, come on, 2 packets. You know, I was just thinking, right? Through this last like 3 months, between like Sydney Marathon, Melbourne Marathon, I've been basing my recovery around races, specific races. Whereas I think now, especially not necessarily having a race coming directly up soon, I should base my races around my recovery. I know that might sound obvious, but like, I was talking to a friend the other day just about potentially looking at doing a race in December or something, which is soon-ish, like in 2 months, by the way. A month and a half, jeez, this year has flown. Anyway, sorry, back to the point. And it's just like, yeah, maybe I'll be good to run by then, but like, why rush? Like, if it's just a random event that I'll be doing for the sake of doing an event, you know, I should prioritize my next race based on my recovery. And that's only just occurred to me. I've been trying to figure out what races to do, but you know what? Like, let's worry about what races to do once we know what the hell is going on with my foot. So yeah, anyway, Melbourne Marathon was just this recent weekend. And that, I don't know, it was not fun to miss, to be honest. It looked like a really cool event. Kudos to everyone that ran. I know a lot of people who ran really well, so shout out to them. And you know, like, what can I say other than I'll be back next year, you know? But that's, you know, that's a whole part of recovery. There's a real rough stigma around, you know, next year, man. But sometimes that just is how it goes. And I think it's a bad stigma for if you give up and, you know, you're putting it off to next year, or don't even do it next year. I think when stuff just doesn't go your way, you know, do what you got to do to make there be next year, and to make next year be, you know, be what this year was meant to be, right? So yeah, next year. All right, and another week down. That's 2 weeks down. It's been a really good week. I really feel like we've started the process and we are on the road to recovery. So that is exciting. And yeah, just at the moment, I'm taking advantage of my ability to walk, because for the past 2 weeks, I feel like I just haven't been able to walk. I've been trying not to, because it hurts. So it's great to be back out, you know, as the weather's getting warmer as well. So that's really nice. Looking forward to next week. I'm really optimistic that we'll be able to do a bit more, especially on leg day. Keen for that. But yeah, I'll just say, message for today, just take advantage of what you can do and be grateful for what you can do, because life is fragile and you never know what you'll be able to do tomorrow. So be grateful for what you can do and take advantage of it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week.